Hello kids, it's Cupcake Kamisama back here, and today I am going to share with you my haul from Miss of Our Own in Dublin. To start off, this is the event tote bag. Every attendee got the same one, well, every evening attendee got the same one. There were some gifts that people for the daytime morning session got that are inside. They didn't come in a tote bag. The evening guests got a tote bag with a couple of little goodies. So I'll go through all of them. Let's start with the gifts from morning, which are all by Haenuli, who was main guests. We have Haenuli Diary comic book. I believe it might be the same one as they did for Wicked and Whimsy. I'm not sure if it's exactly the same one, like page by page. I haven't had a chance to compare them. However, either way, I'm happy with it. I remember it being really cute. And then we got the most up-to-date catalogue. This has some of the upcoming dresses, such as this beauty, which I was privileged enough to model, and that I will be getting as soon as it's announced. And also this little gem, which I already have pre-ordered. So always nice to have a brand catalogue. It's nice to get some aesthetic pictures of the things you like. And then we all got a clear foil with, hang on, that print is just called the Empress. It's the Empress CC. So very happy with this. It's very elegant. Even though I'm not using clear files as much anymore, it's nice to have something like this. Then we got a set of stickers from Haenuli, including the characters that she draws. So we have the duck. As you can tell, the duck is Nunu, which is the main designer, and the little mouse is Dee Dee, who also attended the event. It was very, very nice. And then we have a set of postcards of some of the upcoming releases. So there's Crystal Guardian in both pink and blue. There are the two colorways of Little Mermaid. There's the Romantic Summer, which I believe they've since renamed. I believe on pre-orders it was called Lovely Memories or something like this. And Midnight March, which is last year's release. So that's it as far as freebies for daytime event are concerned. Oh, no, that's not. I almost forgot. We also got a little pocket mirror. So the front illustration, as you can tell, is the same as the Haenuli sticker, but the background are done by Sarah Nolan, who has done all of the event artwork. Yeah, just a little pocket mirror. Then inside the tote bag itself, it was relatively empty, which is good because it meant that you have more space to put your shopping in. We had a fluffy Tory business card. We had an IREGL sticker and discount code for Peppermint Fox. There was also actually a little IREGL badge that a friend of mine has made. However, it was genuinely like about this tiny, and I have no idea where I put it. I was sure it was inside that bag. Nope, I've clearly misplaced it. I'm very sorry. But that brings us to the actual purchases. I am proud to say that despite being prepared to spend loads, I managed to keep it sensible, and I feel everything that I got will complement my outfits. I actually only bought 5 things now that I'm counting, and there was 1 raffle win. So I got this lovely brooch from Fane. There was another one that I was eyeing, but I thought some of the other ones were slightly more gothic, whereas this is very classic. I like the dusty mint. I feel like this is something that will complement a lot of outfits, and something that I could probably wear outside of Lolita as well. So I'm very happy with this, especially since for little things like this, postage is normally as much, if not more, than the item itself, and that's usually what stops me, which is why I love shopping at events like this. I can avoid all the hassle of having something posted. It's there in my hands straight away, and I'm only paying money directly to the brand I want to buy from. Next, in this elegant looking box, is a rose necklace handmade on a white velvet ribbon by Lowdown and Dandy, who are also YouTubing. If you don't know them, how are you here and not know about Grey Velvet YouTube? It's very simple. Now that I've taken it out, it's probably meant to be a choker, but I'm slightly worried whether it'll fit, especially since there's only 1 loop, so it's not exactly adjustable. Let's have a go. Oh no, yeah, so it's a choker. It will just about fit. It's all handmade, very gorgeous. I nearly bought the red one, but then I stopped myself and thought I have enough red jewellery as it is. So I ended up with the white one. It was also the least gothic thing that they had at their stall. So if you're after gothic jewellery in particular, definitely check out their shop. Next is something that I was thinking about. I was thinking about pre-ordering it and picking up at the event. Then I didn't. Then I saw it on the rack. Saw it in 2 slightly different colours. Couldn't decide, but as I walked away I was like, nope, I need to get that. I found the badge. Slight detail then. These are the IREGL badges. Like I said, it's incredibly tiny. It'll be good for popping on like your collar and stuff like this for just that little accent. Terrible if you're trying to find it in a tote bag. Moving back to the haul, I got a chiffon crop top from Lady Sloth. This is the true red. They also had one in the silk chiffon fabric, which was more burgundy, and that's the 2 I was toying between, even though deep down I know that true red is what I was after. That burgundy was nice, but I just couldn't justify getting both. However, got this one. It's size S, however, that's the top. That's as far as it stretches, at the top only. I think she said size S can incorporate up to 110cm bust. And that's the bottom. So, obviously it's meant to be worn under a JSK. But recently we've seen more and more of these crop tops. They're apparently great for summer because fewer layers, so you can wear a JSK without feeling like you're boiling alive. All handmade, really nice quality. And together with this, she threw in a bunch of postcards. And the last purchase I made was like, well, the last purchase I'm going to show is actually the first one I made, because as soon as we were allowed in, I went straight to Haenuli before things sold out. And I got myself 2 pairs of tights. The deal with them is, I was actually eyeing both of those on Wonderworld Fleur and thought, should I get them? But I'm not sure which colourway I'd like to get and postage. So I thought, I'll wait and see. Maybe Nunu will bring them to Dublin, which she did. And this time, instead of trying to decide which colourway I wanted more, I thought I can go for both. They'll both find use in my wardrobe. These are actually my first tights from Haenuli. I've heard good things about them. I've heard that they're very great for non-standard East Asian sizes, as in if you're slightly taller or slightly chubbier, they have great stretch. So I'm looking forward to them. I might end up wearing some of them daily, just like otome casual styles. Very happy with those. And the last thing was a raffle prize winner. It's by a brand called Latte Galaxy, a cult romantic illustrator. And my prize consisted of, what's it called? Magical Librarian Bear Lady Aurora. Here's a postcard. And inside this little box, I'll insert a picture somewhere here because it was wrapped really beautifully. It was a shame to have to destroy it. But inside is Magical Lady Librarian Bear brooch. It's a really cute illustration. It kind of gives me those Peppermint Fox companion vibes. It's not something I would have picked for myself, but I'm kind of excited to try and wear it because it is something that is so quirky that all you need is a very simple outfit and you throw this on and it transforms it. So I am quite excited to try it out. I'll probably also look Latte Galaxy up, see what other styles of brooches they have. And actual last thing that I'm going to show you. It's not something I bought, but it is something I brought with me from Dublin. I have been lucky enough to win a giveaway on Fluffy Tori's channel, and since Fluffy Tori was coming to Dublin, I just said to her, save yourself money on postage, just if you can bring it to Dublin and you can pass it to me there. And it's this. It's a Lolita colouring book. It's got Lolita Fashion Colouring Book for Adults by Glen Song. She does have a video on it, so do check it out. She even included one of her own brand postcards, which is very cute. And as someone who is into colouring books these days, I am excited to be trying this one out. What I particularly like about this one, which is partly why I joined the giveaway, is this. Each illustration is only on one side, so whether your marker pens bleed or whether you want to tear it out and frame it, you can do that, which you couldn't if this was all double-sided. So I am very excited to try it out. Some of these are even close-ups. So this, for example, is a close-up of the full outfit before. I think this will be really cool. Not that I actually get enough time to do all the colouring I'd love to do, but when I do, I will. So thank you so much for bringing it to Dublin for me, Joelle. It was lovely to meet you, and hopefully I'll get to meet you again soon. And that's it. Very tiny haul, especially when you compare with two previous hauls that I made from the event in London last year and the year before. However, I feel like each item I bought holds a lot more meaning and will also be something that will complement my wardrobe in a very specific way, rather than trying to pad it out with as much things and as many things as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be returning back to the usual schedule of 10-day Lolita challenge, so make sure you stick around for that. And to do that, it'll be best if you subscribe to the channel. You can also like this video and comment on it so that you can share what you think. If you went to Dublin, tell me what you bought. Are there any things that I got that you completely missed, or are there any things that you might have bought that I completely missed? Very interested to know that. You can also support me by buying me a cup of coffee on my coffee page, which is linked in the description down below. And as always, I encourage all of you to check out my blog, which is Cupcakes and Unicorns, where you'll find more Lolita content, including, hopefully by now, a report from Dublin and the event itself. So don't forget to check that out. Hope you've enjoyed yourselves. Thank you so much and take care. Bye!